All right, y'all, and we are back.
What's good?
As we said before, we're going to go ahead and get into some quick NFL news with the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones. So take it away.
All right. Now, you guys know Jerry Jones, Cowboys owner, America's team. Now, he has been very quiet about the Black Lives Matter movement and everything that's going on in the U.S., around the world, really. He's been quiet. He has been quiet for 109 days, to be specific.
Yep.
And as of recent, he has just now come out and sort of given some type of a response. It had something to do about grace. It really didn't resonate that well with me. I didn't really get what he was saying. All I heard was grace, something about saving grace. And, so that's pretty much how I feel about it. Cuz what was your thoughts?
I was just so disappointed in Jerry Jones. You know, Jerry Jones is a person that we know loves the glitz and the glamour. He loves taking the credit for things. He loves being in the spotlight.
Yeah.
So for him to go in hiding for 109 days while his counterparts are even out here making statements. Mm-hmm. Shoot, Dan Snyder even changed the name of his team.
Yeah.
But Jerry Jones was in hiding for 109 days. So that in itself let me know his position before he could even say anything. Mm-hmm. And then after that, to when you make the statement, have it be so vague and not really address anything, which is so concerning to me, especially because, Jerry Jones, back in 2016 when Colin Kaepernick, took a knee, he was one of the owners that put out an ultimatum saying my players won't take a knee during the national anthem. So that just shows, he's one of those owners that is going to control the fate of his players' actions in terms of social justice or protesting at the place of work on the field.
Right.
So for him to not really give his position or say what he's going to allow or say how it's going to work for the Cowboys was extremely disappointing for me, especially when that's something that we've come to expect from him over the 20 years or so that he's been the owner of the Cowboys. So I was just extremely disappointed with how ambiguous it was. Nobody knows what he means by grace, but that's all we ever heard. So
the only word that I remember,
grace,
amazing grace. But talk about disappointment and poor leadership. Let's go back to the NCAA. We like bullying the NCAA.
Man, we do. They suck.
Yeah,
they suck.
But apparently, we've already discussed, we've had two conferences now pull out and say that they're not going to do fall football, fall sports. They're going to hope for the spring and come back and do hopefully a spring type version of what we know as football.
Yeah.
On top of that, they have also solidified that there will not be any fall championships as well in the NCAA. How do you feel about those two things happening? What is just your thoughts in general about everything with the NCAA?
Yeah. So I was just disappointed. Mm-hmm. I wish we could have seen, Big Ten and Pac-12 football or even other fall sports. I wish I could have seen, Ohio State and Justin Fields go out and play, his last, year or so. Or I wish I could have seen, Oregon play, they're this fall.
Right.
But, we still got SEC football.
SEC,
Roll
ACC,
Tide.
Roll Tide.
We still got the Big 12 playing. So we'll have some good teams. I just... it's sad to see that these people can't all be on the same page.
Right.
And I understand the Big Ten and Pac-12's decision. Those are typically more academic, prestigious schools.
Right.
So, they recognize that their athletes are also students as well, and that they can't bubbleize them because they aren't professional athletes. You know, for us, speaking for Alabama, we see these athletes walking around on campus every day. Jerry, Judy, you had a class with Tua.
Yeah.
So, they're as much of the community as we are.
Right.
So that I think those schools recognized that and didn't understand how they were going to be able to have that bubbleized environment for the players. But the NCAA needs continuity. They need to be on the same page, and I just don't know how or when they will be able to do so.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. Like, this whole just situation with the NCAA is just as an NCAA person, I love college football.
Yeah,
I really am like the person that like anytime NCAA comes up, I'm like, why don't you just? But you can't do that. NCAA is not looking best. I hope that we get some type of semblance of fall football. I hope that we can some way figure it out. Like you said, ACC, SEC are still going to do something this fall, as far as we know. I'm not, upset about it.
Yeah.
But one thing that I did sort of want to touch on about the NCAA, SEC, ACC, I know Alabama, specifically Nick Saban, has said, like, if I get my players here, we test 2 times a day.
Yeah.
Every college in the NCAA, some of these smaller colleges they don't have that type of money.
Yeah, they don't have the money for it. Yeah.
Right. So, like, that's, like, one question that I have that's, like, okay, I sort of get. Every college isn't the same. Not every college is as big as Bama and Clemson and all of, like, Florida, all of these big, prestigious SEC, ACC schools. So I understand some of them taking off as well, like not having the money, not having the means to go and get those tests to be able to take your players and say, we're going to test every day.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah. I mean, everybody doesn't have the means for it. And, we're just seeing, we're really seeing who the big dogs in sports are, those who are going to be able to withstand this.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to transition to just something completely off topic because I know it's something that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, okay.
So let's go ahead and get into it. A former football player named Pat McAfee.
Yes, sir.
A guy who you enjoy watching a lot. You know what? I'm going to leave it there. A guy who you enjoy watching a lot. And I'm going to let you explain his whole situation.
All right. Pat McAfee, like you said, former football player, former punter for the Indianapolis Colts when Peyton Manning was there. He's now retired. He has his own little talk show on YouTube called Pat McAfee Show. Does it every day pretty much. And he invited one Adam Cole, who's a WWE wrestler, to the show to have like a conversation with him on the show. And things got a little frisky. Adam Cole came and broke a few $100s worth of equipment. He pushed one of Pat McAfee's friends that is on the podcast who has colitis. And now it's been pretty crazy since then. Like, Pat went to his place of establishment, which is the WWE, and has, punted this dude in the mouth.
Kicked him hard.
Kicked him straight in the... Oh, my goodness. Everything was like, oh, my God, I hope he's okay. But he went to his place of establishment, punted him in the mouth, and now he has been hit with this, what do you call it, invitation to a match by their COO, the WWE CEO, Triple H, to come and wrestle against, as I said, Adam Cole and WWE's NXT pay-per-view, NXT TakeOver 30. I believe it's on August 22nd. These guys are going to be actually wrestling. It's going to be a real wrestling match. And I was like, okay with it. I was sort of like wavy on it until I saw Pat McAfee go and put up a highlight reel of him training for this match that is going to happen.
He looks good.
He looks great and way better than what I thought he would look like. I mean, I'm like, he's a football player, so I understand he's in shape, but he's doing flips and everything. Like, this highlight reel that he put up was amazing. So now I can't wait to somehow go and watch it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna pay for it, but I do want to see the match. I can't wait to, actually try and tune in. Like I said, I think it's August 22nd. Pat McAfee's hilarious. This whole thing is sort of hilarious. And I want to see Pat McAfee go and punt him again. I want to see him in a whole match. That's why I'm really excited about it. But yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, now we're going to go ahead and move into our last segment of the day.
Yes, sir.
Our technical fouls, y'all.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and lead off because, Lord Jesus.
Go ahead.
What's this man's name? I don't know his name. Oh, okay. I forgot his name. Okay. It's some rookie for the Seahawks.
Okay.
And he decided that it would be a good idea to bring a girl into the team hotel.
Wow.
Try to sneak her in. How dumb can you be? Oh my gosh. In the middle of a pandemic, yo, this dude is trying to sneak a girl into the team hotel.
Yeah.
You're already a rookie. You don't have nothing. There's nothing about you that says we need this guy on the team. No, you're just a rookie.
Yeah.
You have no leeway.
Right.
And now look at you. You're cut. And I wouldn't pick you up because you're dumb. That's stupid. That's a bonehead move. Don't try to sneak a girl into the hotel room. Control yourself. If training camp just started.
It just started like this week, right?
Control yourself.
Yes, sir.
Whatever your name is, you're teed up.
We don't even know your name, bro. I'm so sorry for you. But, because, you know, we got sort of a similar situation.
Oh, man.
I mean, okay. So mine is an NBA player who is a star on the team. So I guess he can't leave. You know, he can't be kicked out like dude, whatever his name is. But my dude's name is Donovan Mitchell. Now, you might be questioning, why am I giving Donovan Mitchell a technical foul for the week? This is why. Look, okay, so you all know we all in the bubble right now, out in Orlando. No one can be with the players. So I don't know why this happened, but somehow Donovan Mitchell got on his Instagram Live late at night. And somehow, some way, you know, it came on and his fans got on and were watching. It was just a black screen, but you could hear some noises, some peculiar noises that you just don't usually hear, you know, throughout the day. But at the time of when he went on, I understand why you hear those noises. And it wasn't confirmed if it was a video or if it was someone. Reports have said that it could have been like some type of maid worked out in Orlando in the bubble somewhere. But I mean, that's why he's my technical foul for the week. He is not supposed. I don't know how you got on Instagram Live. If you have Instagram, you have to know how hard it is to get on Instagram Live and to, you know, start it. So, Donovan, what happened? I just want to know your part. I want to know your part. I ain't gonna, you know, give too much into it. I'm not gonna dig into him like that. But Donovan Mitchell, you are my technical foul for the week.
Man,
go ahead.
Y'all need to learn how to control yourselves.
Yes, bro. Just control yourselves. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a video. I don't know if it's a person. If it's a video, I can pull back just a little bit. You shouldn't have been on Instagram Live. If it's a person, though.
Regardless.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, that's going to end it for our show today.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we thank y'all for tuning in and listening to us.
Yes.
And don't forget to subscribe, man. Like, subscribe, comment, and, you know, do your thing. Support us, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like you said, don't forget to subscribe, but also
tell them.
Don't forget to hit that bell. Hit the bell,
ding,
man.
Ding, ding. Man, yeah. But that's it. Make sure to follow our social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Y'all see more stuff on there.
Yes, sir.
But for this week, that's it. That's Teed Up signing off.